Hello boys. So I recently created a new character. It's level 29. I've been having fun on it, but mostly just for invasions. This character is mainly just to invade Limgrave, I guess. I don't call it Twink per se, because a lot of the items you can get without actually having to journey very far. Because Dark Souls, I don't know, I mean Elden Ring is pretty accessible, so you can get all the things you need to kind of pull off this kind of invasion like relatively easily. So I got everything I needed in maybe about 2 hours of playtime, and the rest of it was just invasions all the way. So yeah, the thing with invasions is that the deck is unfortunately or fortunately stacked against you most of the time, and very rarely do you have a advantageous situation. Most of the time, you're fighting a multiple. Uh, well, let's say hi.
Hey!
Okay, let's just say hi. Hello. Hi there. Wow. No hi.
Hey!
Oh, there. Okay, they're getting. Oh, not good. Just spam. Yikes. Peace out. Okay, let's try. What is he trying? Okay. Now it's your turn, dude. Respect. Come on. This is where you point down? Because this guy deserves it. Holy shit. Yikes. I mean, sometimes you can ask for a deal with the, you signal to the host you want to deal with the summon, and you don't really care about it. And sometimes, like, I just deal with the summon, and the summon, if the summon dies, I just leave the host alone, and he runs back to, Grace, and then a bonfire, and then he usually commits suicide, and I leave. But, in this case, I think the summon knew exactly what was happening, but the host just, like, he just wanted the gank. So, yeah. What I usually do here sometimes if I'm getting ganked is I run here because if the host attacks this guy, he aggroes the NPC, which happens all the time because they just spam their spells or they spam runs and they don't care. And then this guy kind of helps me out a little, but most of the time It's just mostly to piss off the host, right? So you can do that also with what was his name? The guy at the first step, which is the White Mask Vare. You can also do that as well. Like, get him to aggro on them. Or if you lure them to the Tree Sentinel boss fight, he hits really fucking hard. So he'll chase one of them, and it leads me to a 1v1, which is generally, I think, a bit more advantageous for me. Generally, that's how I win duels here. Not really duels, invasions. So the build is pretty straightforward. It's a 34 vigor, and then the rest is just the meat requirements to hit enough strength, dexterity, and faith to run Vike's Spear. So Vike's War Spear, I'm using a level 0 weapon. I've not upgraded this at all. And the reason why it's so good is because it does a menace buildup, and the menace buildup applies irregardless to whether or not they roll dodge or whatever. So you can catch pretty easily on the passive effects. And then even if they dodge so it's possible to dodge in iframe the explosion or the damage. So you can iframe like bleed explosions or frostbite explosion. But you can iframe the explosion damage, but you cannot iframe the effect. So if the effect of the madness is that your character pretty much stands there and then cries in the air as their eyes explode into flames. But so what this does is it sets up a follow-up attack. So you can do a heavy, heavy R1, or even do an R2, or not really R2. Do the what is it called again? The Frenzy Flame Trust special, Ashes of War, and then hopefully sets up another set of madness. So I'm using Radagon's Saucy. You can find that in Pharaoh's Keep. Is it Pharaoh's Keep? Fort Pharaoh, sorry. And then you can just run there, or you can use a portal, I think. But yeah, you can just get that pretty easily. You don't need to do much. Just literally run there. And then after you reach Fort Pharaoh, you can get the Soul Seal. Where else? Blessed You Talisman. Get it by going to here, which is the Tower of Return, which will teleport you up here to the Divine Bridge, and that gives you access to that HP regen talisman. Two Fingers Heirloom. I can't remember where this is, but oh wait, I know. I think it's here. So you find it. You find the Two Fingers Heirloom at Purified Ruins. It's in one of the secret areas. Like just break a couple of wooden planks and you can get them. The armor set is from Royal Remains. You can get it from killing the invader at Round Table. You can kill the invader at Round Table after you go to the village at Elden Rix, and then you get the what's that called again? You get the Howling Tree medallion. Yeah, let me see what else. Vike's War Spear, you get it by killing Vike, and you can get Vike's pretty far, so you can actually run here. You don't have to do much. Because there is a secret path here, which is through here, this area, and all the way through to here. So you can run all the way here, and then you have to come down to this area, jump down here, and then you go up here, backtrack, and then you get the portal here, the bonfire here, and then the bonfire at Church and Ambition, then you fight Vike around here. The best way to kill Vike is you actually don't fight with him. The best way to kill Vike is you lure him to here, the cliff, and then you jump down. So you die, he jumps after you, he dies, and then you get the spear. That's generally the best way. Okay, what else? When it comes to stat distributions, I can show you what it looks like without without the talismans. So it's 29 vigor. This is base endurance. I am a vagabond. 14 strength, base strength. Dexterity you upgrade to 15 just to hit 20, and then faith you upgrade to 13. So a lot of it is just going to vigor, so you have enough HP to just be tanky. It helps with the ganks a lot because you're just gonna fight 2v1 most of the time. I would say 80% of the 80% of the time you're fighting a 2v1. So you have to be okay with getting ganked. A lot of the fights are battles of attrition, where you're just trading off. You make sure that you chip away at them and you force them to use heals. Eventually they get to a point where one of them can't heal anymore, and then you pressure him and then you kill him. And after you kill him, it's just a 1v1, and you should generally win that because you're better than them. Yeah, so this is my low soul level invader, so it's 29. I think mostly it's just to tell people that they're too over leveled for this area. Because if you're level 29, you're stuck at Church of Ella and not doing like much and all that. And you're summoning. Yeah, you should have moved on by then. But I mean, I invade solely for fun. Yeah. Well, have there been good invasions? Yeah, I think sometimes you just deal with what you call really skilled, co-op players. So in those cases, sometimes I would just like, ask it's fun. It's kind of imbalanced because you're gonna. It's always an uphill battle for you, right? Most of the time, you're gonna just get stomped by a gank, but sometimes you just manage to pull a win despite the disadvantage, and that's when it's what I call enjoyable. So far, I've got like I think I've won 100 invasions, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed the low SL invasion guide. Don't hate me for this, but this is pretty much what I do in every Dark Souls game. Because at high SL invasions, um, the amount of disadvantage you deal with is way high, like way more. And unless you're like a really skilled invader or really skilled PvPer like Peeves or Oro, you're just gonna have a hard time. So this is a little bit more balanced for someone like me. Alright, peace.